And good morning, everyone. Saturday morning, July the 9th.
What?
It's the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show and a preview of what we've got coming up here later in about 30 minutes later. A great show that we've got lined up for you. And why? Could you turn your volume down over there?
We're testing audio. I mean, to test the audio, you got to hear it.
Yep.
Got to hear the audio when you test it.
Okay, guys. We got to hear the. That's fine.
Theoretically, we have to do that.
Theoretically,
Theoretically.
Theoretically, we have to do that.
So we're gonna test it.
No, we're testing it now.
Oh.
I think that. So this is a kind of a preview test, if you will, to make sure that we don't have these ongoing issues that we've had for the past two live shows.
Oh boy!
And and we have people screaming at us during the show. I can't hear you. There's something wrong.
That's because we have people. We have people.
We have people.
We have people.
So Mr. Mars worked at least the last 2 days on trying to get that
Diligently.
tirelessly.
I became
Over there in Hooterville.
Yep.
He and Belly Joe and Betty Joe and Bobby Joe.
Yeah.
And John Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I am so done with the Waltons. I'm so done with them.
The Waltons.
I noticed you've been scanning old TV. You've been putting up the Munsters and Dragula and what was the other one you put up?
Oh, I put up the Flintstones.
The Flintstones, yeah. The people of the voices of
The original voices. Yeah. And you know, Mel Blanc was the original voice of Fred.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But somebody else on there surprised me as the voice of, who was the voice of Betty? Was somebody everybody would know. I can't recall who it was.
You asking me to remember that? I just put it up there on the internet, that's all. Well, at any rate, this is a car talk show. And we sometimes get to cars and talk about them because it doesn't happen. And I have to tell you that I'm not feeling all that great because well, I think I had COVID a couple of weeks ago, but I didn't test and I don't really know for a fact. Although I do know somebody that actually got COVID. Your wife has COVID. So it's kind of going around.
again.
The voice of Betty was the mom from Petticoat Junction.
Oh, okay.
Don't get me going on what her name was. But
Petticoat Junction.
As long as
Billy
it wasn't
Joe,
the
Bobby
Waltons.
Joe, and Betty Joe.
As long as it wasn't the Waltons. John Boy.
Come on, Mars. Don't tell me that's over your head.
No, what
Because-
you said went right over his head. Anyway,
Go ahead.
We're good with the test?
we're good.
We're good with the test.
We're gonna start the show in about 30 minutes.
We're not good with the test because this was actually going to be a preview of what we have coming up today.
But we turned it into a test.
We did.
For the next 60
but Rob Hester with Flat Out Autos is going to join us from Jonesboro, Arkansas.
Some cool trucks.
Yeah. He builds K5s. Does anybody know what a K5
Yeah,
is?
K5 Blazer.
K5 Blazer.
He's got some new stuff.
And he's got some new stuff too. So that's going to be a great interview. I have a review of the 2022 Ram 1500. Oh, that's sweet.
You love that.
You know, and I am fortunate that I have driven Fords, I've driven Chevys, and I've driven the Tundra, Toyota.
And you're driving us crazy.
And I will tell you that
It's a short drive, though.
I will tell you that Ram
Short butt.
is really sweet. Okay, so we're going to review that. Mr. Zekin is going to do
Here,
an unusual review today, and that's going to be on the 2017 Jaguar F Pace. What? They still make it,
What?
Yeah.
but 2017 was the first year for the Jaguar F Pace.
I
Which
didn't know
is
that.
their, I think it was their original
Could you move your microphone?
I think it
up?
was the original SUV for them, but it was also the largest SUV for them. And then they
Yes.
came out with the E-Pace and the
Yeah.
MOUS E-Pace. And
It was the first original, right? And we're doing this because there's someone I know that has one.
oh, cool.
Alec Udell, Houston racer,
Mm-hmm.
owner of a great go-kart track up north, up on 59, the East Tex Freeway. We're going to talk to him about his career, how things are going in the racing world as a driver, parts availability, fuel, he's kind of well versed in all of those things. Then later on in our third hour, we're going to talk to Brian Sims with the Champions Hot Rod Club. Mr. Mars came up with this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a club that's over in the Beaumont area, the Golden Triangle, as it were.
No. They're the ones who are here in Houston.
It's okay.
Does it say Beaumont?
Don didn't read the preview.
Yeah, I guess
I'm
not.
sorry. My apologies. No, I did. That interview is the 409
Yeah,
Club.
he's reading ahead while he's talking behind.
It's the Champions Hot Rod Club. If I'd have read thoroughly, I would have known that this is probably in the Champions 1960 area. My guess is.
We're all
Okay.
champions this morning.
We are the champions.
And then I'm also going to do a review
my
of the
friends.
2022 Chevrolet Silverado High Country 4x4.
Oh, you were just a truckster today, huh?
Yeah. So a couple of truck
Keep
reviews.
on trucking. What was that? Keep on trucking.
Yeah, the guy.
The guy with the foot out,
Yeah.
with the bell
He's
bottoms.
a trucker. Yeah.
Well, I could
And
see
the-
you in
and the
bell
hat.
bottoms. You had bell bottoms,
Oh
I'm
my
sure.
gosh, huge ones.
Yeah.
And they were
Huge.
checkered.
Huge.
Checkered bell bottoms, like
Checkered.
black and white checkered
No,
flag.
they were blue and white. Blue and white checkered bell bottoms.
So you were stage finish. No, those are green and white.
No, he was a crip because the Bloods are red.
He's a crip. Now
I'm
he's
that.
Now he's crippled.
And so Brian Sims of Champions Hot Rod Club, and then Clint Huckabee with the 409 Power Tour Poker Run. We're going to find out what a poker run is and who's going to be involved in that. It's over in the Golden Triangle, and there's prize money to be had.
All right.
Yeehaw.
It's hot. What a great day for your air-conditioned car.
So on the poker run, do you need a poker face?
And you
A
need
tell.
to have it
You
sung
need
by
a tell.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
So-
say. I was trying to think of the word out.
Poker
There we
face. I got tickets to go see Lady Gaga, by the way.
Cool.
Actually, I think that'll be a pretty awesome show.
Yeah.
I think she's quite the show person.
I think that she's going to be awesome.
I'd say showman, but I'd probably get some Karen to call in and fuss
Karen,
at us.
yeah. Well, Karen's a showman
Listen,
too.
don't start with me. So that's coming up on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show in about 25 minutes. So we invite you to stay tuned or go away, get your coffee.
Go
get-
away.
Get your breakfast.
Just
do
go
whatever
away.
you want to do.
Thanks,
And-
George, for the feedback about the test sounding
See,
good.
we've got people.
We got
We got
people.
one people.
One.
All right, so thank you for joining us. We'll see you in